Hello and welcome to what I'm hoping is going to be the first of many videos from me. This one is the first video I've ever done, so this is going to be just a kind of an intro, let you know a little bit about me and about what I'm hoping to do in future videos. So my name's Karen, I live in South Wales. I'm just an ordinary person, nothing too spectacular about me. But I've decided that I want to do a couple of videos basically about the things that I'm passionate about, and hopefully to help other women and men as well. But some of the videos I'm guessing are going to be more interesting to the ladies out there. So like I say, I'm quite ordinary. I haven't been doing gardening long, but for the last couple of years I've started really getting into it. I haven't had any training or anything like that, so everything I talk about in my videos is going to be basically based on my experiences, what's worked for me and what hasn't, and there's been lots that hasn't. Let me just introduce you to my little boy. So this is my boy. I call him Doofbag because he's an absolute drip. Basically follows me all over the garden, bringing me balls. Oh, I don't know, twigs. What else do you bring me, Babs? Balls, twigs, rope toys. He doesn't care, anything will do. And this is my little Eaglet. Now, I rescued her from Spain, from a rescue when she was about 6 months old. So we really don't know what breed she is, but she's, I think, definitely got some Spanish Mastiff in her. Alex! Alex! Hello! Kikio! You'll get used to how I speak to my dogs. I talk to them in a bit of a high-pitched, squealy old voice. And then in here I have, if they're in, where are you babies? Hello! Hello, baby. So this is Cocky, and this is Frankie, and Chewy is just over there. Hello. What you doing? Are you going to say hello? Say hello. So they're my chickens. So you'll get to see that my main passions here really are the animals and nature, definitely nature. Everything I do in my garden is primarily with nature in mind, so never use a lawnmower. In fact, I don't use any garden power tools if I can help it. So all my grass I do by hand with a scythe, because I can't bear the thought of running over a frog or any of our precious insects with a lawnmower. And to be honest with you, there's no need to use a lawnmower. Tons of grass here. So my garden is split really into 3 levels. So I've got a lower level, which is where I do a lot of the gardening. And then the next tier up, which you can see behind me, is just starting to go into woodland. So the middle tier, I garden now and again, just to keep the pathway clear. And the top tier, which is all woodland, I never touch at all. Because of nature. I mean, up the top there's so many birds, and we've got squirrels up there. We've got a greater spotted woodpecker. I think that's what he's called. We've got him and his partner, and sometimes his baby. So I never ever go up to the top and interfere with the trees, basically. Sorry, I gotta throw this manky thing for him. Yeah, I got it. Go on in. Honestly, he's relentless with the ball. So you can see, like, this is my lower section of garden now. And I'm going to talk a lot more about things I do out here, but everything you'll see out here I've either made myself or I've picked it up that somebody was chucking it away, and I've picked it up for free. Because if I don't have to spend anything, I won't spend anything. Pallets are a big thumbs up. So easy to work with. Not so easy to take apart, but I'm going to do a separate video about that. And even my 6-foot strapping husband struggles taking a pallet apart. So I basically discovered very quickly, don't even bother trying. Try and work with the pallet if you can, as it is. Saw it and all that by all means, but don't bother trying to take all the planks off. Too hard. And there's no need. If I go up these steps a little bit, just to give you an idea of, this is the second level. So hopefully, as you can see behind me, I've got the pathway here, which goes right across there to the front part. And then if I walk up this pathway, such a lovely day. It's really cold here today, but I love this weather. Okay, and then here's this pathway here, which goes up and all the way across to back down to the chickens where we've just been. Then I got this front section which leads down to my greenhouse, which we'll come to on a later video. So basically, I'm certainly not an expert on videos. Not going to pretend to be. Don't have a clue about editing, which you can probably guess. So I probably won't be editing anything. So all the videos I do are basically just going to be realistic, things that I found helpful in the garden, things, especially as a female, things that you can do with power tools and everything without needing to actually get a bloke involved to help. So I'll be doing a video about that at some point with my drill. So easy to use a drill. For anyone who hasn't done it, I remember the first time actually that I attempted to drill something, I had to be shown. And I actually found it quite scary, but it really isn't. You see behind me, just about my pond. So I don't have no filter, nothing like that in the pond. Everything here, like I say, I've tried to keep completely natural as much as possible. Try not to interfere too much. So one of the biggest things about living here is the weather. We seem to be right in a spot that has its own little microclimate. So behind me, as you can see, what would be the front of my house, we've got mountains. And then this would be, I think you can see, another mountain there. So I have mountains both sides of my house, and then to the back of me is woodland. And to the front of me, woodland. So we're kind of like cocooned in the middle of all that. All right, go on. Which does mean that 20 minutes down the road, you can have sunshine, get back to my house here, and it can be covered in frost. So it really does its own thing. But just a beautiful place to live, honestly. Sometimes, probably going to find this funny, sometimes, especially if I'm a bit emotional or time of the month, I can literally be standing in the garden looking at the mountain and it just makes me fill up. Because it's just so, I don't know, something about this planet just fills me with warmth. I can't even put it into words. I would definitely say that I feel very connected to the earth. Now, whether that's just me being delusional, I don't know. Sorry. Another beautiful ball. Want this one now, do you? Go on then. He'll be in every video I make, I would imagine. Because he is literally my best friend. And that's another thing. I'm so emotional about animals. Really love animals. Can't bear the thought of people hurting them, or I just can't stand it. And that includes insects as well. I can't kill anything. That's another thing, actually. It makes me a rubbish gardener. Can't kill slugs or snails. Won't use pellets. Oh, no way. So there's a lot of looking at my plants, especially in the evening, to pick off slugs or snails. Or, do you know what? If slugs or snails happen to eat some of my stuff, I feel quite good about it, because I think, okay, at least someone's had a meal, it hasn't gone to waste, which is the main thing. Another thing I hate, waste. If I can reuse something, if I see something in a skip or outside someone's house, 99% of the time I can find a use for it. And I've built and made so many things here for this garden and in the house, actually, out of things that other people don't want. Like washing machine drums. Washing machine drums make amazing plant pots, which I'm going to show you in a different video. I've got it up in my greenhouse with a plant in it. Just brilliant. And they actually look really pretty as well, bright silver. In the summer, it comes out in the spring, this plant, but it's in the greenhouse at the moment for the winter. But in the spring and the summer, it just looks lovely in the garden. So, hopefully that's given you a little intro to me and my life here. Oh, the birds. Can't not tell you about the birds. Oh, I just love them. Lovely sitting out here in the morning. Nice cup of coffee. Just watching the birds. Chasing each other around, sometimes in the bird bath. Oh, I love it. It's amazing. I've also got some other not so welcome guests, which I think this is a rat. Well, it's not a rat, the rat's hole. I put a stone in it this morning. I know it's not going to work because I've tried this before, but look at the hole. It's got a proper full-on tunnel system going on under there. But again, how am I going to kill a rat? Just don't want to do it. Hate doing it. Got to be honest, I did let my husband do it before because it was getting beyond a joke. So I said to him, okay, I tried everything, did some research how to get rid of rats humanely, tried everything, honestly. Peppermint oil, don't bother, it doesn't work. Supposed to put it on cotton wool all over the garden and it doesn't. Don't do it, it doesn't do anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure at one point I saw one of them just run straight past the cotton wool covered in this peppermint oil. Stank the whole garden out, they didn't care at all. So I won't waste your time. Okay, I'm on. Oh, go on then. So yeah, this is me and this is my garden. Like I say, this is just the first of many videos. You can probably tell I'm not a pro at this at all. So I'm hoping my next few videos now are going to become a little bit more informative. This one really was just to introduce you to me. On the next video, I'll spend some time down the front of the house, I think, showing you the front bit of the garden. Yeah, it's Christmas time. Don't buy artificial Christmas trees because then where do they end up? Landfill. So every year I buy a real one. But I love the little stubby fat ones. Like this one behind me. This was last year's tree, which is now in the garden. Bit of old tinsel and baubles on. Love it. And now every year when I have real trees, they'll be getting planted. So no landfill. Okay, baby, I'm coming. So, like I say, I'm Karen. Welcome to my garden. Thank you so much for watching, if you've watched this all the way through. Can't imagine it was that exciting, but I'm hoping future ones will be. thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to making the next one. I'll see you very, very soon. And next time we'll actually be doing something. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. And what do you want? This is what I get constantly. What do you want? Say bye then, Mama Boy. Mum Boy. Bye, everyone.